The morning after the APC presidential election campaign kicked off, same venue, but different people with a different motive to sweep up what they call the lies and deceits that was imported into the state.
We are here to sweep the disease APC bring to Plateau yesterday for their mega rally. And we sweep it out, we wash it out.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Plateau youths don't take the issue of Bola Tinibu and APC to another level. But this level not be for good. Just as you don't see right from the introduction, these people use their money and their energy go carry tanker of water, not be one, not be two, to wash away the legs when it be say Bola Tinibu and you host and every other APC they enter Plateau states con campaign. All right, will they leave you to watch the full video, make you hear waiting the youths they talk during the time when they say that they address media concerning this issue and so many other videos when they say will they review to you one after the other, even for the course of this very program. We just beg you, make you sit down, relax with us, because a lot today when we say we need to check balance together, even for the comment section. And before we go on, I want to quickly beg you for one favor. I beg, help us to like this video, because now the only way when we say YouTube will help us recommend this video to each and every one of us all over the world. The more this video get likes, the more that they recommend down to people. Now their own policy now in be that very one. Thank you for your own support. All right, I will leave you to watch this full video first. I will come back with the rest.
The morning after the APC presidential election campaign kicked off, same venue, but different people with a different motive to sweep up what they call the lies and deceits that was imported into the state.
We are here to sweep the disease APC bring to Plateau yesterday for their mega rally. And we sweep it out, we wash it out.
It's no news that any house that is built on a faulty foundation cannot go forward. They don't have plans for the country.
Leaders of the group insist that the APC scorecard is there for everyone to see and that they will make their choices come February 2023.
We're still aware of the promises they've made from 2014, 2015 till now. And they should bring their scorecard to tell us what they've been able to achieve within their manifesto.
All Nigerians feel the bad governance of APC. So, by the special grace of God, all Nigerians will consider our party.
The groups reminded the Plateau State governor that Plateau State has always been PDP and that the state is solidly behind the party.
We know what we've done in the past as PDP. We now know what they've done now. They've done virtually nothing. The people are aware, the people are happy with PDP. They know and they've regretted bringing in APC.
We are not going to let our future to be altered, we as the youth. We have to come out in a large number to converse for people and also to give our vote to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and also our governor here in Plateau State.
We will not be intimidated. We cannot be shaken because we know the foundation where we'll stand. Thank you.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of una don't see the action when we say Plateau youths carry out against APC. And the reason why we carry this video corner two things. One, now the first one when they sweep away the legs when APC they call the lies when APC imports to Plateau states. The second one, now the wrong step again when APC they don't know say that they take when APC they take the vow for PDP. The PDP when APC una they vowed for now, it not better pass APC. The only differences na it be Bola Tinibu and also Atiku. The two of them na the same. So if una sweep away the legs of APC, una they carry the leg of PDP, they enter say na in una they stand. And according to una confession for this interview, say una know the foundation when they say una stand, the foundation of PDP, which is na wrong foundation na in una they stand upon. So now the reason why it say we carry this news con now it be that very one. Una do well for one side when it be say una te reject APC even to the extent we know how much that tanker of water will cost una. Not be one, not be two. when be say una take sweep away the legs of APC. If for better, if na kerosene or diesel to wash away the legs of PDP, because the leg of PDP not be good leg at all. That will not be foundation now. All right, after that very one, we get this video for our table when we see with the receiver from the senior legal counsel of Nnamdi Kanu, when we see in name Nnamdi Ozekome, when it be say it come outside again for a recent interview to address some certain things. I will leave you to watch the full video. We'll come back for the conclusion.
It is insecurity, social and political insecurity, that have led to self-determination moves. I don't like the word separatist. Nnamdi Kanu is not a separatist. He's a self-determination movement person. And self-determination is recognized by all international instruments, including the United Nations Charter, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, the Economic and Political Charter. It's recognized all over the world. So it's not, IPOB that he has formed about 2012 did not start as a violent organization. They were marching on the streets of Onitsha, Oka, Aba, Owerri, Umuahia, and other places, saying we want self-determination. Give us Biafra. They were peaceful. They were blowing whistles, wearing berets. Until 14th of September 2017, when the Nigerian army, through Operation Python Dance, invaded the ancestral home of Eze Kanu, the father of Nnamdi Kanu, at Afara-Uku, Ibeku, Umuahia, in Abia State. 28 defenseless and unarmed Nigerians were killed in that bloody invasion. And Nnamdi Kanu managed to escape with the whiskers and by providence, landing in Rome and later Israel, where he swore to affidavits as regards why he had to run for his dear life. So let me tell Mr. President, sir, let me use this opportunity to beg you, Mr. President, sir, on my bended knees, most genuflectingly, even as our case is right now before the Supreme Court, without prejudice to the outcome, release Nnamdi Kanu immediately. It will help to bring peace and tranquility to the Southeast. It is not the other way around. We are not saying you should subvert the judicial process by doing this. You can instruct your Attorney General, who has the powers under Section 174 of the Constitution, to enter a nolle prosequi, a total discontinuance of the whole case. What will bring peace to the Southeast towards 2023 is not the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, who has become a metaphor for the Igbo struggle. It is rather his immediate release to his people, and they will be happy. We have 374 ethnic groups in Nigeria, as discovered by Professor Onigu Otite, a great demographer. And of these 374 ethnic groups, we only always remember the Hausa Fulanis, the Igbos, and the Yorubas. Have always asked the question, What happened to the other 371 ethnic groups, of which I am one, a minority within a minority, from a village called Ivukwe near Agenebode, a minority. In Esako, East Local Government Area of Edo State, a minority. Where do you place me? God is not a foolish God. He knew why he planted me there. You must therefore recognize me and give me my full rights as a Nigerian. Because I'm not here as a clapper and as a spectator. That is one of the problems of insecurity in Nigeria. Marginalization, non-inclusiveness of certain people, of certain ethnic groups. What happened to the Domas, the Biras, the Chekiris, the Urobos, the Jos, the Ogunis, the Efik, the Bibios, the Esakos, Ishans, Benis, the Igbagis, the Zulus, if you just recognize only 3 to 4 ethnic groups. That is itself a sleeping magma that can erupt into a volcanic eruption. Economic and financial insecurity come there. That is why voters are giving between 5 and 10,000 naira, which is just like $10 or $12, to vote for a particular candidate. Some people are selling the next 4 years just for 10,000 naira. Do you know why? I will tell you. Because they have been so pauperized that many of them feel, let me just get this little one. At least I have seen this one, because our politicians, after they win, they will forget us. That was what Stalin did. Stalin, he called these people and said, let me tell you how to pauperize your people and make them obey you, so that they begin to suffer the Stockholm syndrome. The Stockholm syndrome is a syndrome where the slave falls in love with his master. At dawn, you will call the master. You forgot him. You have not yet slapped me since morning. Why don't you put your legs on my head? That's Stockholm syndrome. So Stanley told the followers, he said, bring me a chicken, a fowl. They brought the chicken. He started pulling out the feathers of the chicken, one by one. And the chicken or fowl was creaking, crying, screaming, in pains, in agony. And when Stanley finished plucking out all the feathers, he dropped the chicken on the floor. And the chicken started dwaddling away in pains and agony. Then Stanley dipped his hands in his pocket and brought out grains. I said, that same chicken that was now going away in pains turned back. Stanley bent down and the chicken started feeding from his palm. He said, that is what you do to your people, to marginalize them, then conquer them. Then they will obey you. Is that what we are seeing in Nigeria? Is that why people will buy, will just be giving 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira, and a small mudu of rice, grains of rice and salt, Maggi cubes, and you go and vote for a person that you would not have voted for ordinarily? So I have said here in my paper, 35 pages, that we are not actually operating that true gen of democracy, which was defined on the 19th of November, 1863, by the great American President Abraham Lincoln in his Gettysburg Declaration, that democracy is government of the people, for the people, and by the people. we are operating different forms of crazes, but not the demo. What are the forms of crazes I've coined out? One is called electionocracy. What is electionocracy? Electionocracy is a form of government that we practice in Nigeria, where at every 4-year intervals, we have a ritual of going to the polls to elect or select our leaders. After selecting them, the leaders use the first 1 year touring around, greeting the people, thanking them. He uses the second year to construct some roads that will be washed away by the first rainfall, and build culverts, and build hospitals that will not be equipped. 2 years have gone. Then by the third year, underground electionary campaign starts. So they have not governed. They have not given democracy dividends. I call it electionocracy. We have a second craze in Nigeria, which is not demo. That is judocracy. Judocracy is a form of crazy where presidents, governors, senators, and House of Representative members, and House of Assemblies, and chairmen of local government councils and legislators are conceived, incubated, and delivered in a course of law when litigation comes over election. So it is not actually the people that are voted for. It's not the candidates voted for, but the people through the ballot box that may eventually turn up to be your governor or president. I call it judocracy. I have another form of government that we are practicing. I call it executocracy. Executocracy is a form of government where the president sees that the people should even be grateful to him for being their president. He rules maximally. He does what he wants. He behaves like Louis XIV of France, who in 1655 was so intoxicated, so inebriated with power, that he stood in front of Parliament and declared imperiously, "L'état, c'est moi. I am the state." That is executocracy. We also practice legislatocracy. Legislatocracy is a form of government where we have 360 near idle members of the House of Representatives and 109 senators. All of them under the Constitution, sitting part-time. The Constitution allows each of them to sit for 6 months in a year. And that is enough.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I did very sorry to say I just need to leave you to watch that full speech when it be say we received from Nnamdi Ozekome when it be the senior legal counsel of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. How it be say this man, they break everything down when it be say it lead to the present situation, when it be say leader Nnamdi Kanu, they suffer today. All right, I will leave you to share your own opinion with us because this history not be anything new to each and every one of us. I pray God, when we say He began this journey with them, certainly it will bring a very peaceful end to everything. All right, share your own light with us on the comment section, even as we draw the line here. And also not forget to help us share this video, likes, and also leave your comment as usual for us for the comment section. We will see you when we see you. Remember, We love you all. Bye-bye.